Hello, my name is Glenn. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today's topic is going to be how I MILS plated the boutique hotel. I'll go over all the steps in the video you're about to watch. And if you've never done it before, hopefully you will learn how and why you'd want to MILS plate something like this. So without further ado, let's get started. Right now it's resting on this base plate, but base plates are kind of flimsy. You can see I kind of just flex this. And so what I've been spent like maybe 10-15 minutes of doing is just going through all of my plates. I'll show you. I have like this whole drawer of plates down here. All different sizes that either I had or just collected. And I try to assemble them into some kind of configuration that I'm going to basically turn into a MILS plate. I decided it only really mattered that so this is like 4x6s. I decided it really only mattered that the 4x6s were on the made a ring around the outward facing side, because that's obviously what you would see. And then all of these plates in the middle could be colored. And it doesn't matter what color they are because they'll all be tiled off. So that's what I'm going to try and do this morning. We have to take apart this entire modular. Well, not take it all apart, but I need the base plate, which means I need to move all the stuff basically off the base plate in order to get to it. I'm going to move these level by level. So the dumpster, here, remove these minifigs, the lady. So the rest of this base plate is what I've got to work with. I kind of just have to like, I guess, peel the structure off, and I'm gonna have to redo the entire mosaic pattern. So how hard is that to just do this? I guess the nice thing is because the base plate flexes, all of this hopefully is gonna just kind of come off. A lot of it did. Oh, there we go. So essentially, this whole design needs to get moved onto the top of the MILS plate, and the MILS plate needs to get sandwiched between the base plate and this. The good question is, how are we going to do this? I think basically I just need to remove all of these tiles. I guess I could even try and like transfer this on top of this. Would that be crazy? Well, why not? Let's try it. This is gonna be wacky because not all of it's obviously going to stay together. But let's see if we can do a one-to-one transfer of the design. Let's try it.
So I've popped into time-lapse mode for this part of the video since it's pretty rote at this point. I'm just pulling the tiles from the base plate and putting it onto the actual plates that will be the top of the MILS. I gotta say, the quality of this time-lapse isn't the greatest since the plate I'm putting the pieces onto is partially off screen, but hopefully it gets the point across.
So yeah, I've got these 2x2 masonry blocks in white and in this nougat color, and so these 1x4 kind of like tan masonry bricks. Maybe I'll use the tan masonry bricks to outline. I picked up a whole bunch of these from a pick-a-brick haul. The idea is then I would use these to outline the border of the modular. So, yeah, the issue is I have 1x4s in one color and 1x2s in another color. So that's where I need at least a 1x2. I'm not really planning to. I know like one of the things with MILS is to like stick like a 1x4 Technic part so you can connect it with other buildings. Right now that's not too big of a concern of mine since I don't have other buildings. I mean, I have built modular like Lego structures in the past, but I'm not too worried about that right now. I do have tan 1x2s. I really only need 2 of them, and let's call that a day. There. Now the next thing would be to basically fill up the interior of this with like bricks. Yeah, these might be good. As you can see, see this in the camera. These are some really, really old bricks from when I was a kid. It makes me wonder, oh, that's not even Lego, that's like a Tyco brick. Get that out of here. So the idea is like I can use these bricks and fill up the interior because no one's ever gonna see it. But yeah, these bricks are from when I was a kid, and they're just like super discolored, kind of grungy. Some of these aren't even Lego bricks like that. Like anything in here that looks discolored, like I'm sure like that's a Tyco brick. Tyco. It's also Tyco. Yeah, you can just tell like weird off-color blue. These are all Tyco bricks. So a bunch of blue Lego bricks. Flip it over. This thing goes somewhere over here like that. It's not too big a concern. So basically these things go somewhere. And here because they're not really kind of tamped down in any way. These are one way. Actually, these might be good ones to start with. Like I know that this is gonna go like that. And so what does that really mean for me? That we're gonna have like if this were the next piece, let's put this guy here. So we have to have it like every other one. Like this. Hey, that looks like that works. It's nice. So that means that over here, 3 out. Just making sure they're actually Lego bricks. Alright, so we've got those. We've got other kind of really old bricks that can use first. Maybe some of these red ones. Because I don't think I'd ever actually construct a building using these, but they would be great for just this interior stuff. Alright, so that should help with these edges. But then you've got like these, which are going to be weird. Yeah, that kind of like go like that. So then, let's see, we want to support them. I know with MILS, like if you're to do it the quote-unquote right way or whatever, things would be much more nicely. You'd have like 4x4 plates, so everything you could make a grid of 2x2 bricks in here, and then put your 4x4 plate on top, and everything kind of works out nice mathematically. I don't really have that, so it's just like kind of willy-nilly and just do it till it works kind of thing. I would like to have something on these edges here, so maybe I'd want like a 1x4. I do have a bunch of these discolored 1x4 bricks from my childhood. That might be really good for this kind of stuff. So kind of reinforce that corner, and I'm going to want to do that here, and here, this as well. Are those the crappiest looking bricks? Yeah, that's fine. And I guess every other one. Nice. So that'll let me put the kind of like the edges down. I guess it's gonna be really goofy because now I have to figure out how exactly I'm going to lay up bricks for the middle part. Alright. So you can see the point of the MILS plate. It's like, now it's more rigid. I can just pick it up off. So I could say like, do you know that? So now we need to just design what exactly it looks like. It's very interesting. Like the color. This pink brick. And now we just kind of want to support basically wherever all of those are. All of these, where the corners meet, essentially is what I want to do. I just want to support that. So when you push down on it, it doesn't just like give. And you don't want to make a lot of space in between so it doesn't like bow oddly in the middle. There's some really old nasty white brick from when I was a kid. Look at that, that's it's even shit. So why don't we use some of these and give it a good use.
Okay, so back to time-lapse mode for this part. I'm mainly just putting these old 2x4 white brick along the corners and edges to give these bricks support, because all my plates are kind of irregularly shaped and they can't just be in a nice, 4x4 kind of like grid all the way across the base plate. And yes, I have a lot of these old 2x4 bricks from when I was a kid. They're all chipped up and damaged, so it's a great reuse for them. I picked up those Tycho bricks too and saved them separately from my Lego.
Remove these 2x2s. Now if I flip this over, the part is going to be reconnecting them here. Oh yeah, round plates. Go. So these. Now, should be able to set this thing down. Push that all in. Back. These guys back. And there we go. I think successfully MILS plated this base. Should be able to take this whole thing and transfer it on top. Maybe. There we go. Fix this wall. Fix this pillar. And yeah, that seems to be good for the first floor, to be honest. Second floor of the hotel. The lounge. I feel like I want to put some additional studs back there. There's no studs back there. I could do something just to modify it. What if I took this guy, this one here, this on top? Feels a lot more secure to me. Now, let's throw the third floor on the roof. Yeah, there we go. So now I can, as you can see. It's
very easy to kind of pick up. I probably don't want to tip this over too much just because the floors aren't exactly bound to each other. Like, I could easily probably just slip off.
And that's how you MILS plate the boutique hotel. I hope by watching the video you learn why and how you might want to do that. For instance, I can pick this up now and it's super sturdy and it wasn't, too difficult to do, even if you've already built a modular building. So thank you for watching the video and I hope to see you again next time.